When Apple announced their AirPods, the market was quickly flooded by truly wireless earbuds from other companies. And most of them were sports wireless earbuds meant for working out. But then premium truly wireless earbuds started to become a thing. So given that AirPods are super popular and overall pretty good, is it really worth paying almost double for something like the Sennheiser Momentum Truly Wireless Earbuds? Most premium truly wireless earbuds on the market right now retail between $250 and $300, whereas the AirPods retail for what I think is reasonable $160. But the Sennheiser Momentums we have here specifically retail for $300. Louis Vuitton even just released their own branded truly wireless earbuds, which command a $1,000 asking price, so it could definitely be worse. So if you want to pick these earbuds up, I'll have them linked down below. A common theme among premium truly wireless earbuds is that they try to use more premium materials and have a more fashion-forward design compared to the all-plastic AirPods, and the Sennheiser Momentums are no exception. Starting with their carrying case, it's completely covered in fabric, so it's going to be scratch-resistant, and personally, it reminds me of a miniature carrying case that comes included with premium ANC headphones like the Sony 1000 XM3 and Surface headphones. The earbuds themselves are in-ear earbuds that don't have ear fins, but do feature a touchpad on both earbuds. Now, I'll go deeper into these touchpads in a minute, but personally, I wish these metallic spin rings also came in a black option for those who don't want their earbuds to stand out as much. Now, when it comes to comfort, like I mentioned earlier, these are in-ear earbuds and you get a total of 4 different silicone ear tips. Personally, I only like to wear in-ear earbuds for short periods of time, like when I'm at the gym, because after a while, they do get itchy to me. So I am a little biased towards the AirPods when it comes to all-day comfort and wear. But objectively, even though the Momentums don't use ear fins, since they're so lightweight and compact, they do a very good job of staying in your ear and they don't fall out. And since these are in-ear earbuds, they do a much better job of blocking out ambient noise compared to the AirPods. But personally, I just can't wear the Momentums for nearly as long as AirPods. And even after a while, I forget I have my AirPods in, which just doesn't happen with in-ear earbuds for me. Regarding tech specs, the Momentums have a pretty average 12 hours of total playback time. The earbuds themselves are good for 4 straight hours of playback time, and the case can supply an additional 2 charges. Whereas the AirPods have a total playback time of 24 hours when they're brand new. My AirPods are like 2 years old now, so they can't do that. But the AirPods themselves are good for 5 straight hours of playback time, and the case can supply an additional 4 charges, give or take. And the AirPods charging case is pretty impressive overall, because even though it's one of the smallest charging cases out there, it's usually able to supply more charges compared to larger charging cases. But something the Momentum's charging case has going for it is that it charges via a USB-C port. And having a USB-C charging port here can be particularly useful for Android users, because they can charge their phone and earbuds with the same cable, just like iPhone users can with their AirPods. And Android users are also going to have a better user experience on the Momentums when it comes to connectivity. Now, these earbuds are using Bluetooth 5.0 and they have a master and slave setup like most other non-Apple wireless earbuds, where the right earbud is the master and the left earbud is the slave. And overall, they have a very stable connection that doesn't cut out in either earbud, which can be a problem on some other truly wireless earbuds out there. They're even good for watching videos on your phone because they have very little latency, which again can be a problem on some other truly wireless earbuds out there. But just keep in mind, they do have a bit of latency when watching YouTube videos on an iPhone, but that latency goes away if you're watching Netflix. Whereas these earbuds never have any latency when used with an Android device, and they even support both aptX and aptX low latency, which is good. Now, when it comes to sound quality, there's no denying these earbuds manage to sound better than the AirPods. Specifically, the Momentums have more detailed mids and better instrument separation compared to the AirPods. Whereas I found the mids on AirPods to be a little muddy and they try to cover that up with an excess amount of bass. But the Momentums also have an adjustable EQ, and even though this EQ is useful, I wish I had more control over it. I just find the joystick controls to be pretty limiting. I just wish I had more control over the EQ, similar to the JBL Run XT. But one of my favorite things about the Sennheiser Momentums is their touchpads on either earbud. One of the problems a lot of other truly wireless earbuds have, including AirPods, is that they have very limited media controls. So if you want to do something as simple as skipping a song or raising the volume, you either have to rely on your voice assistant, which can be tedious compared to just using an inline controller like we used to do when wired earbuds were more common, or you just have to whip out your phone more often. But thanks to these earbuds touchpads and Sennheiser's well thought out button layout, you can fully control your music, unlike the AirPods. If you tap once on the left earbud, you can play or pause your music, you can double tap to skip a track, and you can triple tap to go back a track. And to raise the volume, you can press and hold on the right earbud, and to lower the volume, you can press and hold on the left earbud. You'd be surprised to learn that not a lot of other truly wireless earbuds give you this level of control over your music with their onboard controls, and it's a very welcomed feature. But these earbuds also feature a transparency mode, which can be very useful if you're walking around the city or you can talk to someone without having to take your earbuds out of your ears. Basically, if you're listening to music, if you double tap on the right earbud, the Momentums will pause your music and pump in all of the ambient sound around you, very similar to Quick Attention on the Sony 1000 XM3. And if you want, you can even keep transparency mode on and play music at the same time, so it's like listening to music with open back headphones. The only thing that you can't control is how much ambient noise these earbuds pump in. But still, I'm glad the Momentums have this feature. These earbuds can also automatically pause your music when you take them out of your ears, like AirPods. But unlike AirPods, instead of using proximity sensors, the Momentums pause your music when the earbuds are physically separated from one another. Just I would point that out. Now, when it comes to phone calls on the Momentums are one of the few truly wireless earbuds out there that actually offer you stereo phone calls, unlike a lot of other truly wireless earbuds where phone calls will only come in through one earbud, usually the master. And when it comes to the microphone on the Momentums, it's okay, but it's definitely not as good as AirPods. But this audio clip is being recorded by the microphones found on the Sennheiser Momentums, so you can be the judge of that. But overall, Sennheiser's truly wireless earbuds perform very well. The Momentums have solid Bluetooth connections, which is the most important thing to consider when choosing truly wireless earbuds. They sound great, I like that you have full control over your music playback thanks to the touchpads, and I really appreciate their transparency mode. But I wish the Momentums were able to at least match the AirPods' 24 hours of total playback time, given that their carrying case is larger, and I also wish they came in a black version for those who want a more subtle look. But at $300, I personally find it very hard to justify spending all that money on a pair of wireless earbuds when there are cheaper options out there, specifically the AirPods. And almost for the same money, you can get a pair of premium ANC headphones, or for less, you can get a great pair of $200 headphones like the Audio-Technica Surf 50s. But I know some people just don't want to wear headphones because they're going to mess up their hair on their way to work, or they just don't want to lug them around. And that's completely understandable. So if you're dead set on getting the Momentums, just know they're a good pair of wireless earbuds. If you made it this far, I guess you enjoyed the video, so hit that like button and get subscribed. It helps out more than you realize. If you want to pick any of the products up mentioned in this video, those will be linked in the description down below, and you can also support the channel by checking out the merch store. But other than that, I'll catch you next time.